Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, now, if you've been sleeping underneath a rock, then you're not aware of what transpired today with this whole Misfits boxing league where these, social media personalities, content creators, right? They've been getting together and having these boxing matches, and it's been pretty entertaining, and it's been a huge success. I'd say the face of it all has been Kyle Sauerland. Now Eddie Hearn has gone on there and said that although that Misfits boxing has been a huge success, that he just feels that's something that he just didn't really want to dabble in, although there's a lot of money in it. And he says, job well done to, I guess, his friend, Kalle Sauerland, because Kalle Sauerland's a guy who seems to be the face of this whole Misfits boxing league. In addition to KSI, Logan Paul, the Salt Poppies, but Kalle is the guy who seems to be trying to bring it all together. But you can't tell me that he didn't have a damn heart attack this week with John Fury, with KSI, Logan Paul, Dylan Danis. The last couple months between Dylan Danis and Logan Paul's fiance, and all the drama, and Dylan Danis getting over 2 billion views just because of all the craziness he's posting about Logan Paul's fiance. But today and yesterday, man, things just got crazy. John Fury wants a piece of the action. John Fury wants to fight somebody to make some money. He likes this newfound fame that he's found. He even did a video today thanking his son, Tyson Fury, for kind of creating a path for him, for Tommy, for his brothers to make, really good money. Because to be honest, it's the Fury last name that has helped John become who he is as far as just, personality. It's helped Tommy Fury, and it's helped his other brothers and cousins and everyone. Anyone with a Fury last name, they benefited from just everything that's going on, good or bad, with Tyson Fury. But when you see John Fury throwing bottles at people, John Fury kicking tables, flipping tables, John Fury always wanted to get in somebody's face, but he don't want to fight. Remember, he was trying to fight Deontay Wilder too. But this particular card here, with KSI and Tommy and Logan Paul and Dylan, this particular one, John Fury has been just right there, just being a complete fool. Too old. It's like, yo, my man, you're 60, 70 years old, 60-something years old. Quit acting your shoe size. I mean, John Fury needs to just chill out somewhere, man. It's ridiculous. So, trying to fight KSI, trying to fight Logan Paul's dad, throws a bottle at KSI, and KSI nasty, spits a big, you can just see his big white, you can see it here in the image, man. This big white ball of saliva, he spits at John Fury. I'm like, God, man, what in the hell is going on? Now, don't get me wrong. The drama is exciting, but that spitting stuff, man, that's just crazy to me. It's like this. It's gone too far, man. Even the stuff with Dylan Danis and the girl, that's gone too far, in my opinion. But hey, I get it. It's like I said, you can't act like Al Capone, and not go all the way. So if you're gonna dish it out, you got to be able to take it. So I guess it's kind of fair play, right? But it's just ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing professional about this crap, and I guess that's why it's called Misfits Boxing, because these kids or these people, guys and girls, are the misfits, and they have these unique personalities, and they're all together, and they're doing what they've done to create, respectful followings on social media. But what took the cake today was this Logan Paul Dylan Danis crap. Now, Logan Paul, I've never really followed any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never followed them. I never watched anything about these guys. Nothing. But it's all over Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It's all over damn internet. So I'm familiar with who Logan Paul is. I mean, I know his brother Jake is, but I never really paid attention to Logan Paul. But I started paying a little attention to who he is, and what I gathered is when I watch him and Jake seems to be the guy. Although they both have colorful personalities, I think Jake was the one who maybe didn't get as much attention as Logan Paul as kids, because you can see that Logan kind of has this feeling. The way he carries himself is like he's a little better. When he talks to Jake, he almost like he talks down to him, and that could be the older brother, younger brother thing. But it's almost like Logan carries himself to me more with the feeling of entitlement. So when I was watching these press conferences and Logan Paul and the face-off and like him and Dylan Danis, it just seemed to me like he just thought he was just overall just a better, not a fighter, but just like he was too good to be, meddling around with this guy Dylan Danis. So I really don't like when people think they're better than someone because of their financial status or whatever. I'm not that, like, that's a turnoff to me. But when I saw him throw that bottle at Dylan Danis today, and then Dylan Danis, and as Logan Paul throws the bottle, he's standing there, and Dylan Danis had a microphone in his hand. And he had to be about 4 feet away from him, and he hit Logan Paul in the face with that microphone, cut his face, and Logan Paul kind of scurried out and bent over, holding his face in pain. Yeah, I was kind of happy to see that happen. I'm not gonna lie, because you can't keep coming out here trying to bully people and shit. And I'm not for violence, but if you're gonna sit there and throw something, well, you opened things up for this man to retaliate. You can't, you just can't come and do something to somebody and expect him to not react. So Dylan Danis reacted, and he got the upper hand. He got the upper hand because he split Logan Paul's face open, and I'm glad that happened, because maybe that's a lesson learned for Logan Paul. I understand Logan Paul's in his emotions because he has a fiance, and Dylan Danis has been, relentless and just kind of. Well, this is the thing. Logan Paul knows all about the internet. He knows what the internet's about. If you mess around on the internet, you're going to see things that you can't unsee. Logan Paul knows that. So for Dylan Danis to put all of that stuff, basically just kind of republish it in a sense, because a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff that he has, he just found on the internet. Some people just sent it to him about Logan Paul's fiance. See, Logan Paul can't unsee what he's seen about his fiance. And what it looks like is, I'm not going to sit here and call her out her name, but it's like when I was younger. Yeah, I'd be in the club, no kidding. When I used to meet girls, and they would ask, what was my name? I used to say my first name was Mingle, my first name was Single, last name was Mingle. And they would laugh, and then that would open up a conversation. And then you know what the end goal was after that? Sealing the deal, So the quicker I can get a female or two or whatever out the club, the better. I'm not trying to stay in the club as long as I all night listen to no damn music. I was on a seek and destroy mission. And just because I'm a guy, there's girls who are like that too. So I don't knock her for it. But the problem is, all her business, it just seems to be kind of out there. And Dylan Danis is having a field day with it. but going forward, I think at some point in time there are going to be some kind of measures put in place to maybe streamline this, because the zone is behind it, and maybe they like it. But I think this is just a matter of time before this Misfits of boxing thing goes all wrong, because there's still certain things that you can do what you want, but there's still consequences for your actions, and there are legal ramifications. And the fact that you already have with Logan Paul and with someone from his team, if it's his fiance, him, the lawsuit against Dylan Danis, it already let you know that as much as these guys want to come out here and try to tease people and make fun of people, when it happens to them, they're not built for tough. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you can dish it out, you got to be able to take it, even if it's about your girl. You got to be able to take it, man. So if a lawsuit can get filed, somebody can have charges pressed against him. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, Kalle Sauerland, man, with his little weird expressions, man, I laugh all the time when they have a thumbnail of this guy. I'm sure he's sitting there right now saying, what the hell did I get myself into? Although it's a nice bag, some good money, I'm sure he's sitting there saying to himself, how did I end up in this situation? Because that stuff from the spitting incident, John Ferry trying to punch through a damn, I don't think it was glass, plexiglass or whatever, man. And Logan Paul throwing a damn prime bottle at Dylan hitting him in the face with a damn microphone. I just think things have gone a bit too far, and they need to get reeled in. Because even John Ferry, they need to just ban his ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's becoming cult-like in a sense where everybody just looks forward to seeing him and hearing from him. And he's got a little following now. And I think that's gone to his head. I think ultimately John Ferry's going to end up, getting hurt. And I don't want to see that for him. I could get behind all the acting and the stuff just to create excitement. I understand, but at the end of the day, he's a lot older, and I would hate to see him out there in this environment with this whole Misfits of boxing thing, with kids who really don't have much respect, and somebody where he's not expecting it, getting hit or getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So going forward, we'll see. But this Misfits of boxing thing, I think going into the next promotion or the next event, I think things are going to get scaled down a little bit. And I think this could end up fizzling out, because that's kind of what has everybody, kind of locked in on this, is just because of the personalities and the drama and the chaos. But if they start cleaning it up, I think that's going to adversely affect it. But that being said, I'm sure this guy is thinking to himself, I should have been like Eddie Hearn. And now I'm going to tell y'all one thing. For Eddie Hearn to walk away from something lucrative, that tells you something. Because Eddie Hearn, man, that dude is all about trying to get money from somewhere. Like Eddie Hearn is about his money. But the fact he didn't want to really touch it, that tells you a whole lot about just the type of drama that maybe goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about, that Eddie Hearn was privy to, and said to himself, for the first time in his life, not all money is good money. But that being said, let's see. I'm going to be tuned in this Saturday. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be watching those fights, but let's see what happens. But I just think it's crazy. There's nothing wrong with shove each other, a tussle, but damn, man, spitting on each other and throwing microphones, and I mean, it's just too much. For me, I'm watching it like, man, it's kind of turned off from it. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I will say this. I'm glad Logan Paul got hit in the face. I am, because you can't keep coming out here trying to bully people with your sense of entitlement, thinking you can do and say what you want. You know what? You can, but there are consequences. And I mean, the stars just lined up for Dylan Danis. That was like pinpoint accuracy, and he hit him with a microphone. And you know what's scary about that is he could have had anything in his hand, and he would have threw it at what's his name? He could have hit him. It could have been worse than what it was. So let's see if there are fines or something else that come out of this. Anyway, their business, not mine. I'm just here to have a conversation. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.